that of my dreams and touch my heart. Oh, it's been years, oh, it's been years. Wanna spend the rest of forever with you. Oh, it's been years, oh, it's been years. Your love amazes me in every way. Oh, it's been years, oh, it's been years. I can feel your love, baby, no matter where I am.
All right, we're here on Beat when I'm talking to RC Syndicate. And you got all these beautiful gentlemen surrounding me, making some music and talking about some noise. So 2009, you guys started as RC Syndicate, and they went on to win 7th place in the Alberta Battle of the Bands out of 72, right?
70 some odd bands. Yeah, it was at the Tap House in St. Albert. That was for the Boonstock show, which is a big festival we do here yearly. That's right. We came in 7th place, man. We didn't think we'd place at all because we're hip-hop. But see, what people don't expect is that we're changing the face of hip-hop with this live band thing. Everybody's playing their instrument live. You can see around where we got guitar, vocals, keyboards, horn players. We got another female. We got female vocalists sometimes. But we're changing the face of hip-hop. That's what I mean is about that people sometimes who don't accept hip-hop, like the older cats, you know, that are really shy about saying, oh, I like hip-hop. And, you know, they listen to us and like, we hate hip-hop, but you guys aren't so bad.
I don't have to ask any questions with you around. This is Q Mike. Q Mike, Carl.
How you doing? How you doing?
And Rob.
How's it going?
So these three guys are the founders. We got the founders, Rob, Carl, and Q. And then who else do we have?
We got Tyson.
Tyson? Oh, what do you do?
I play drums.
I'm Jay, I play the horn, and I'm filling in for bass now. I might be a permanent bass player, I'm not sure. But playing bass on this fine keyboard here now, and doing some horns to kind of present some sort of antithesis to the auto-tune and the unnatural sounds you may hear. We got some realism in there, so that's part of our crew here.
And we got...
I just make sure everybody's shoes are tied.
What's your name?
Introduce
yourself.
Mr. Huckleberry, that's my name.
Mr. Huckleberry, also known as Chuck, ties shoes. Do you want to tie my shoe, Chuck? Oh, okay, right. So can you guys explain to me a little bit about the origin behind RC Syndicate?
Well, I think a couple of us, especially the singers, started writing music. Me and Carl, in particular, started writing music in the hip-hop genre with tracks that we would like purchase off the net and shit like that. And then I rekindled relationships with some old songwriters. Everybody individually in the RC Syndicate is a songwriter, so it's a huge collaboration or a war and an argument. But together we make it work out. Me and Carl started writing hip hop together about, what, 7 years ago, really. Originally, some of these songs are even from that long ago. Chuck came on board writing the guitar and bringing the rock element with it. Chuckleberry, whatever you want to call him. Besides the shoelaces, he's an amazing guitar player, one of the most sought-after guitar players here in Edmonton, playing with like 5 different projects. He's really shy. He doesn't like the camera on him all the time, unlike other people like Rob here. This is Rob. Me.
How you doing?
Tell him about me, Rob.
Tell him about what?
Tell us some juicy stories of Q.
Q and I have been playing together for years. I started out with guitar. We played in an original rock project in Edmonton for probably about, well, a number of years, anyways. And so we have some good experience with each other and good chemistry. Really, RC Syndicate is just about a bunch of guys getting together and have some good chemistry, writing some tunes.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Carl. How are you?
Not too bad, living the dream.
Nice, nice. So you want to tell us your version of what RC Syndicate is?
RC Syndicate is collaboration. I don't even know what to call it. All I know is at the end, when it comes out of them speakers, it sounds awesome.
I think you led up to the next question I was going to ask you, and that is, what is the motivation behind mixing a multi-genre band such as yourselves? You got reggae, you got hip-hop, you got electric, you got the traditional band. So what was the motivation behind that?
The motivation behind that is to let people know that it doesn't matter what genre you come from, music belongs together, period.
Yeah, what Carl said basically. We have a good we gotta have a good mix of all sorts of different genres. I don't know what you'd call ourselves exactly. If I have to quickly say it, it's like electro, funk, hip hop, house, ska, reggae, rock, or something like that.
That was the quick version, right?
Yeah, that's the short version. We almost all represent a different element in the band here itself, and brings together something new and fresh that you see. It's not something nothing you can say it sounds, or if you listen to us, it sounds like, oh, they sound a little like this and a little like this and a little like that, which makes us unique, I guess.
Hi, how's it going? I'm just, the guy that sits at the back and plays drums. My opinion isn't really that important, but because I make the beats, it's all important. And because these guys are the best musicians in around Edmonton, I'm a very lucky man. And RC Syndicate, well, watch out for us in 2012.
All right, so right now, currently, you guys have a video for your song, Here We Go. And then there's another song, Alone, which was one of the first songs that you guys made together, right? Okay, and in there you have verses for Here You Go is a very upbeat party kind of, let's be with our friends and just hang out all night. And then Alone is more of like a romantic type. How does that relate to RC Syndicate and what you guys want to put out?
The way I look at it sometimes is like, what do you have on an iPod that belongs to a 13-year-old kid? It's like, really, you got, especially in Canada, especially in rural, from the cities to the small towns, it's like, really, what do they got? They love everything, man. You got country in there, you got metal in there, you got hip hop in there, you got punk in there, you got electronica in there, you got dubstep, you got dub bass, you got all kinds of music, and really, because we come from all walks of different kinds of music from all those labels, we just try to fuse it together. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and then eventually we have that typical sound that represents us, and that's like, oh, I know those guys, they do that other song too. Yeah, that's pretty much a 14-year-old's iPod. That's the way I look at it.
I'm not really interested in what genre of music we're playing or anything like that. If we're playing it and it feels good and it sounds good, then that's all I'm interested in.
So for the lyrics for your songs, what inspires those lyrics and how much is it related to your actual personal life?
It depends on how much beer we're drinking at that practice that night, and
but it's mostly sex, drugs, and partying. So.
Hi, Mom.
Without the drug, I meant drinking. Yeah.
I mean, as far as lyrical content, it depends on the subject matter, the feel of the song the band is putting together at that particular time. We don't necessarily steer to one genre or to one subject matter, or it depends on what is going on with the band. What we have on the sites is just 4 of our songs. It's not all of our songs, you know what I mean? So the subject matter does change tremendously throughout as you listen to each song that we're playing.
So you were saying that there's 4 songs online. Anybody out there wants to check out RC Syndicate, you can go to their Reverb Nation or their MySpace. I think YouTube, you can check them out. But as Carl was saying, there's only 4 songs that are currently out there. What's coming up from RC Syndicate? What can we expect?
Well, we've got a few more in the works, but we just haven't quite finished them off. I think we've got we could get some real progress soon. I think if we finish that up. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe a music video this summer. Let's do Here We Go. Yeah.
I think basically getting because we're one of the newer bands on the scene, getting our sounds and our song structures, or the songs that we're building, getting all that down, get a couple shows built underneath the band's belt so that we can go out and perform wherever, and just have a variety of stuff that we can interchange within our music for.
I think what happens is we got a lot of songs that are almost done for this album that's probably taking a handful of months here to finish, but as soon as those are done, we got a handful more songs ready to do another album that's like, it shows our growth from album to album, whether it be experimenting with the rock, experimenting with the newer sounds of the dubstep and shit like that. So it's probably going to be a little bit of a difference between this old album that's almost done and the new album that should be done by the end of the year. This is what we're hoping, and hopefully we get somebody like Will Belcourt who can help us do our video.
Will Belcourt. I heard Will Belcourt's name. He's in the audience somewhere, I'm sure. Anyways, thank you guys so much for doing the interview. RC Syndicate, you guys, look them up on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere else. We'll put some links and everything on the bio for you. Let's watch the show.
All right, thanks. Let's do it.
Saturday night, hot from Friday, but I'm on for a ride. A lady beside me wants to change my mind. Dogs behind me, he's a germ for life. Say about automatic fanatics and geriatrics, and Sunday tactics, road rage theatrics. Baby taxis on the street for my accident, rolling to the beats, the RC Syndicate. Go get the boys, we're hanging on the avenue. I'm off the bass, we're louder on the avenue. We be hollering at you from the evil crew. And this is how we do. The boys were hanging on the avenue. Above the bass, we're louder on the avenue. We be hollering